Hey guys, how you doing? It's Chef Eric here at the Margaritaville Beach Hotel in Pensacola Beach, Florida. It's a beautiful day out here and I'm here to prepare one of our favorite holiday desserts. Real easy to do, and I got some secret tips for you later. It's really going to save you a lot of time and hassle. It is a bourbon eggnog bread pudding. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, we're going to take 8 whole eggs, put it in a giant mixing bowl here. We're going to take brown sugar. We've got about 4 ounces of brown sugar. Got a lot of granulated sugar here, 2 cups. We've got some special eggnog right here, with or without the booze, as you whatever way you like it at this point, but we will be adding more later, just so you know. That's 1 cup of eggnog. Then we've got cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt, 1/4 teaspoon of each. Throw it in there. A little bit of vanilla, about 1 ounce. We have 24 ounces of heavy cream. Make it nice and rich. And because I am who I am, let's go ahead and add 2 ounces of really nice Richford Reserve bourbon that we have here in the restaurant. Love that stuff. So, we got it all in the bowl right now. It'd be helpful if you had a little stick blender like I have here. If not, you can surely use a whisk. Get it all mixed up, nice and whisked up here. Get it all incorporated. Getting all the sugar will try to stick to the bottom, but we want to make sure it's all up and loose. Like I said, this is easy. And one of my tips is you can surely make it the day before and just bake it off. So you're ready to go. Let it set overnight in the refrigerator. It soaks up all those wonderful custard flavors. And then the day of, you're ready to go. Less stress for you. So we got it incorporated pretty well. We're going to go ahead and add our 1 cup of golden raisins. Okay? And then right here, we have some really nice Challah fresh baked bread. Cut it up in 1-inch cubes. We let it sit overnight. It's nice and dry. That will help absorb all the custard in there. Or if you're in a hurry, you can always put it in a low oven for about 15 or 20 minutes and it'll do the same thing. But make sure it's on the dry side, otherwise it'll break up. So we're just going to pour all this goodness into the bowl on top of it. Now don't worry if it looks a little wet and a little soupy. It'll all absorb overnight and you'll be good to go. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Very rich dessert. You can always add nuts if you like, maybe some pecans or almonds, whatever you like. Want to make sure every piece of bread is nice and coated. And like I said, it's best to let it set overnight, but at least a couple hours. You don't want to just mix it and then go straight into the oven. Alright, we got it good mixed up here. We have a 9x12 baking pan. It's been greased on the side. Make sure it doesn't stick. Just going to pour it in there. Looks beautiful. Okay, then we want to make sure to push it all down, nice, get it all uniform. At this point, we would throw it in the refrigerator and let it go for, like I said, a couple hours, or at least a couple hours, maybe overnight. Okay, what you want to do from this point is you want to cover it with aluminum foil. If you don't do that, the top will get too brown. We're going to cook it 3/4 of the way with the foil on it, and then pull it off at the end just to get a little color. We're going to set it on a sheet pan just in case it spills, so that no mess in your oven. We're going to pop it in our oven. 45 minutes later, you have a beautiful eggnog bread pudding. And we just so happen to have our favorite bourbon sauce, and just cover the top of that. Man, does that look good. And there's a little bourbon in there. And the second tip, while you're making this, it's always good to have old-fashioned bourbon right here to enjoy as a beverage. It takes a lot of the stress away. All right, let's cut one of these bad boys up. Look at that. Throw a little ice cream on it if you want an a la mode, or you can just have it just like that. Beautiful, easy dessert for you to make. And don't forget, we do these kind of things all the time, so come visit us here at the Margaritaville Beach Hotel, Frank and Lola's Cafe. I'm Chef Eric. Come get some.